channel, baby.
Yeah.
What it do, Half and J family. Welcome back to the channel, baby.
Yes.
It's your boy Half.
And your girl Jay.
And we back
with another reaction video.
Yeah.
Today, Half is he's off today. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
He needs to go to sleep, y'all.
Cuckoo.
He needs to go to sleep.
Cuckoo.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Welcome back, man. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
We better get into some more reactions today. Hope you guys are ready for these interesting topics. And
Yes. What is going on?
You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, let them know who we're gonna react to today.
Okay, so shout out to Sky News Australia.
Shout out to Sky News Australia.
The video is titled "TV Host Calls for The View to Be Canceled After Host Spits While Speaking About Donald Trump."
Now the host spits while speaking about Donald Trump.
What is going on with you?
Hey man, Jay is funny.
How am I funny?
Hell, boy.
How am I funny?
Because the way you be looking though.
Because you have been acting
like,
very weird since we sat down.
Is like nigga.
You've been acting strange. You're being
You know what I'm saying?
strange.
You being strange for a little change?
No.
Okay. But let's get into it, man. Before we do, everybody else out there who's not yet subscribed to that shit's and go ahead and subscribe button.
Yes.
Turn your post notifications on.
Yes.
Like and share this video.
Yes.
And then comment down below, baby. Come and join the squad, man.
Come on. Half and J.
You did. Plus, you ever kicking
Kicking
off
off
what?
Good vibes, baby.
Good vibes. Boom!
Hater.
You know me?
He's a hater.
Hey, y'all, my elbows haven't been ashy since that video we did. You know what I'm saying? For my newcomers, y'all know what I'm talking about. But for the old school players, y'all know what I'm talking about, though. You feel me?
Goodness, man.
Ain't been lotioned up ever since.
Oh, yeah. Go to sleep.
There are also calls today for The View to go next when you've got hosts like Whoopi Goldberg spitting when she's speaking about Donald Trump. Look at this.
No, you can't refute anything with him because he just, when I say him, I mean...
He rambles.
Trump.
Yeah.
He tends to just...
But can I mention one thing? That's on the ABC, of course, but what a club.
Wow.
Wait. This is coming from a person who named themselves after a fart.
After a fart, though. Whoopee cushion. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Come on. And she can't even say his name. Like,
that's childish, though, to be
Yeah,
honest with you.
it
That's
is.
what that
Very
is.
childish.
That's childish. You damn near 90 years old. You know what I'm saying? And you act like you 9.
right.
You feel me? Like, come on, man. Come on. Get over yourself.
Wow.
That's on the ABC, of course, but what a class act. I mean, speaking about Donald Trump, you can't make this stuff up. Should The View go next?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Sunny Hostin has faced challenges or she's been in trouble, let's say, by executives at ABC for some of these smears and lies that she spread. There needs to be some level of accountability with these talk show hosts. People tune in to left-wing networks. They expect to get a left-wing talking point. But what they shouldn't expect, or what we shouldn't treat as normal, is the fact that there is nothing but denigration and maligning of characters and character assassinations happening on these left-leaning networks with no actual analysis. You know, MSNBC was created to bring analysis to NBC's reporting, right? And NBC itself has just become just this left-wing psyop, essentially. But MSNBC, you expected left-wing analysis. They have gone overboard. And like you mentioned, MSNBC, this is not the big shakeup that we think it is. You know, they're going to platform people like Rachel Maddow, Jen Psaki, even more. These people are just as fringe and crazy as Joy Reid. So I'm not really sure what the internal deliberations are looking like, but hopefully they're going to bring some conservative voices on here if they're trying to make changes.
Absolutely, and some better analysis, I would like to say. Let's talk about Kash Patel, the FBI director. He's now facing mounting public pressure to release the client list associated with convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Now, during his Senate confirmation hearing, he said he would do everything he could in assisting to expose those involved in Epstein's network. Here he is.
Child sex trafficking has no place in the United States of America, and I will do everything, if confirmed as FBI director, to make sure the American public knows the full weight of what happened in the past.
There's been a slight development. US Attorney General Pam Bondi said that the Jeffrey Epstein client list is sitting on her desk right now, and she's previously said that anyone named in documents related to Epstein who is still fighting to keep their names private will have no legal basis to do so unless they're a child, a victim, or a cooperating defendant. Here she is.
The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients? Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. That's been a directive by President Trump. I'm reviewing that.
That's going to be big right there. Ooh, to give the list of the clients?
Yeah. Wow.
I wonder if Puff Daddy on there.
I don't know.
Or R. Kelly or something.
I don't have no idea, but
You know what I'm
we will know.
That's going to be crazy.
Now to review. That's been a directive by President Trump. I'm reviewing that. I'm reviewing JFK files, MLK files. That's all in the process of being reviewed because that was done at the directive of the president from all of these agencies.
So have you seen anything that you said, oh my gosh?
So he's even interested in about the Martin Luther King assassination, since he's saying he got the files on her desk, and JFK. I heard a little thing about JFK. I want to look into that though myself, because that's always been a thing though since it happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has always been talked about and speculated about this, happening, that. You know what I mean? I want to get into that though. I really do.
All of these agencies.
So have you seen anything that you said, oh my gosh?
Not yet.
Look, this is of huge interest to Americans. How quickly will these documents be released?
I mean, they already should have been released under the Biden administration, and they should be released under the Trump as soon as possible. Look, Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell are the only two people in the world who were convicted of child sex trafficking, or at least Jeffrey Epstein, and apparently to no one, right? We don't know who they were sex trafficking children to. We do know that disclosed documents from years ago said that Bill Clinton likes them young. What that means remains to be seen, but there are definitely people that we need to have accountability for. And recently we saw P. Diddy. He is charged with similar, sex trafficking, horrific parties involving minors. There is a moral rot in our cultural and political elite here in the United States. And if we expect this country to survive, you have to root out that rot, because you can't have people who are leaders or in positions of influence allowing that kind of culture to seep into mainstream America. But that's what it's been doing. So I hope Pam Bondi releases this sooner than later so we can have accountability and we can clean out the moral bankruptcy that we're seeing in this country.
You mentioned the Diddy list there. That's something that Kash Patel has said that he's also going to fight for, so that can get exposed. What else can we expect from Kash Patel now he's been confirmed?
Kash Patel is a fighter for America. He is one of the only people who was willing to stand up to the Russia collusion hoax back in 2017, 2018 with the Nunes memo. So I expect Kash Patel to not only root out all corruption, but I also expect him, and I hope that there will be some accountability for the just onslaught that Donald Trump and the American people had to face during Trump's first term when they peddled this Russia collusion hoax, spent all of our taxpayer money on it, and you had people abusing the system, abusing the FISA court. So I think there's going to be a level of accountability that's on his to-do list.
Look, recently we saw Donald Trump sign an executive order to essentially protect women by banning biological men from competing in women's sport. So it's, of course, a huge win for women across America. But Marine Governor Janet Mills, she wants to be the hero and is refusing to comply. Yeah, she's going to court to defy federal laws that protect women in sport. She's just committed to fighting for the right for biological men to compete against women.
First of all, what are you fighting for? What are you going to court for, number one? For number two, how do you think that's fair? to the women. How do you think that's fair? I mean, if she has a daughter or a granddaughter, like, how do you think that's fair to them? By allowing them
It's all
being
deluded.
in competition with a man, though.
Delusion, and it's a mental.
It's to win the popularity.
It's a
That's all it is.
mental illness.
Yeah, and to win popularity. I don't think they even care, though. You know what I'm saying? It's for the popularity. Is that what they get? Straight up. Because you can't be in your right mind thinking that that's cool.
But that's what I'm saying. It's a mental illness. It's
that's
mentally
wild.
and spiritually something wrong.
Yeah, that's wild right there, though. How would she feel if a transgender took her spot? For, you know what I mean? For whatever reason type thing.
You
know
have
what I mean?
people who are really, truly passionate about that, you know?
To fighting for the right for biological men to compete against women. But Donald Trump was having absolutely none of it. Here is this exchange.
Is the Maine here, the governor of Maine? Are you not going to comply with it?
I'm complying with the state and federal laws.
We are the federal law. Well, you better do it. You better do it because you're not going to get any federal funding at all if you don't. And by the way, your population, even though it's somewhat liberal, although I did very well there, your population doesn't want men playing in women's sports. So you better comply because otherwise you're not getting any federal funding.
See you in court.
Every state, good. I'll see you in court. I look forward to that. That should be a real easy one. And enjoy your life after governor because I don't think you'll be in elected politics.
Well, I have to say, it's just so good seeing Trump in action, isn't it? Just not backing down.
It is so refreshing. And look, Donald Trump can do as much as he can do with these executive orders. It is up to Republicans in Congress, we have control of Congress and the Senate, to take action to codify these types of orders into law, right? Because Donald Trump, again, can only do so much. And when it comes down to this, if Democrats want to double down on these failed radical leftist gender policies that help them lose in 2024, be my guest by all means, because 2026 will be an easy win for Republicans in the House. But ultimately, it has to be up to Congress to really codify these things because Trump is out of office in 4 years, and this craziness isn't going to end in 4 years.
No, it's not, unfortunately, but we'll watch this space very closely. But it's interesting, President Donald Trump, he's continuing to really dominate in the approval polls. A new Harvard-Harris survey found that he holds a 52% approval rating, 52%. Now, 58% say that he's doing better than Joe Biden. 81% say that they support deporting illegal immigrants, of course they do, and 76% support eliminating fraud and waste, and finally 60% believe that Doge is helping. I can't believe there's still 40% that are somehow against Doge. But looking at those numbers, what's your assessment? It indicates that it's pretty strong.
Yeah, it's really strong. It's also an indictment of how weak our propaganda press has become, because I think people have tuned out to the mainstream media or the left-wing mainstream media. We've seen it in polls. They've turned to X. They've turned to independent journalists and what have you. And as a result of that, they're getting the actual truth, the actual news, and not the media spin on it. And I think that's contributing to Donald Trump's popularity because people are actually seeing what he's doing, not what the leftist mainstream media wwants to pretend he's doing.
Brianna Lyman, elections correspondent at The Federalist. Thank you so much for joining us on Power Hour.
I have had a ton.
They hit that on the nose. They hit that on the nose.
Yeah.
You know, they actually get to see what he's doing.
Right.
You know, they can't put a false narrative out there making say he's doing something the opposite.
Right.
Like they always trying to do about Donald Trump.
Their own personal opinions, forcing their own personal opinions to the world.
Right. Right. But I mean, hey. You know, I feel, me personally, I do feel like The View should be canceled because it's not teaching love or camaraderie type of thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're always trying to divide
and just and bash people.
Right, and bash people. You know, trying to make fun of people, their kids, the name of their kids. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. Like, but then get butt hurt. I always go back to this. But get butt hurt when she couldn't get her muffins or whatever it was that she was trying to get.
Right, the bakery.
For the little bakery thing.
Yeah.
He gets butt hurt about something like that. Like, but you out here, like you said, smashing people's names and, you know, talking about their kids' names and, you know, spit like you had a bad taste in your mouth because you say somebody else's name. Like you acting like a child.
Yeah.
You're not acting like no
Whoopi
adult
is way
at all.
too old for
That's crazy, man. And it's funny
how
because
she acts.
right. And it's crazy. I just seen the movie Color Purple on TV just the other day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I just sat there and started watching it for a little minute. And I'm like, I wonder if she was like that then.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or did like over the years, like her beliefs changed and mindset changed from that point. Because at that point, she wasn't really a big name like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right, but they showed a clip where she was praising Donald Trump. Like,
that's what I'm saying. So where did her views change it down that line? That's what I'm
right.
saying. You know what I'm saying? Same with Oprah. You feel me? Like, she wasn't so outspoken like about things that she's has been outspoken about. You know what I'm saying? Within the past few years or whatnot. Like back in those days, like in the 80s,
mm-hmm.
she wasn't like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And again, maybe because she wasn't as popular. You know, she didn't look the same. You know, her whole whole transformation from then to now,
mm-hmm.
like totally different though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was looking at that movie and looking at her now. Nigga, money will change anybody looks, boy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I wonder sometimes if they were paid to, you know, push left-wing agendas to the world.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because, you know, Oprah, her show was, like, really popular, you know?
You get a car. You get a car.
And, you know, a lot of black women, including myself,
mm-hmm.
look up to her. Mm-hmm. And, you know, she... Like, I personally wonder if she was paid just to, you know, put those ideas in the minds of black women.
Right. It makes you wonder, anybody that's pushing that agenda, you know, are they getting paid for that?
That's what I was just said.
No, I'm just not just Oprah. I'm saying whoever is pushing that kind of agenda. It has a huge platform or a huge following.
But even during the Kamala Harris I can't even think.
Campaign?
During her campaign, just how they had Eminem, Cardi B, you know, Beyonce come out, and they were paid.
Yeah.
And you know what like, they really didn't push the issue, but you know, they're a huge influence. So when people see you're siding with a certain party, they're more lean to go towards that way. But people are waking up.
Well, the trip is Eminem, like you said, I guess he was doing the little camera thing, I guess, on the campaign. But Snoop Dogg was on Trump.
Right.
And, you know, they in the same camp, like kind of like under Dr. Dre
type
of thing. So that was kind of interesting.
Because people are slowly waking up, and in the black community, if you're not agreeing with majority of black people, you're counted out, because they were trying to count Snoop out and, you know, cancel him, but you can't cancel Snoop.
Yeah, they were trying to cancel him.
You just can't cancel Snoop.
92, 94, he got that for that murder case that he went. They tried to cancel him since then. They tried to cancel Ice Cube, you know, and since
just for having your own independent mind.
Right.
It's crazy.
Right. You gotta watch what you say. Especially when you're on these independent platforms, you gotta watch what you say. You know, it's sad that you live like that, but you know, people take things offensively, you know, and personal, but.
But what I don't understand is being that we are black and we're supposed to agree with what the black community, you know, we're supposed to have one mind and think the same thing, but hating on each other, killing each other, you know, black women don't get along, and I'm a black woman living in my body. I don't have many black friends. I don't. Black on black crime. Like, but we're supposed to agree and think the same. Like, it's so weird to me.
Right.
I don't understand it, but
you know, that's when you label different, when you don't believe what the next person believes. So you're not cool no more. You know, you can't be with the in crowd no more. You stand alone. You stand like an outcast. You know what I mean? So
we always get so far off
right,
subject.
Right.
We get off subject.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I be going with you, like you said.
I know, that's on my mind. That's on my mind.
I'm in the passenger seat. I'm just riding. You know, you go out. I'm like, I gotta go with you. I'm in the passenger seat.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying? But
we're way off topic.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the water was made out of Arrowhead. Like, you know, shit. But anyway, man, we gonna jump to some shout outs before we make us a little stupid. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to some shout outs.
But we do that every video.
Man, every video.
We apologize, y'all.
Yep.
Why did you say it like that?
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what to say. Shit. I'm like Kamala right there.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so first shout out goes to Wind Dog. What's up, Wind Dog?
Wind Dog, what's going on, man? Shout out to you. Hope you definitely enjoyed that reaction. Let us know what you thought about it. Comment down below.
Second shout out goes to Wiley Roberts. What's up, Wiley Roberts?
What's going on, Wiley Roberts? Shout out to you, man. Hope you definitely enjoyed that reaction. We love you guys, man.
Yes, we do.
Thank you guys for putting up with all our bull ES. Right. You know what I'm saying? All our, going off subjects.
We do.
Making videos.
We apologize.
100 minutes long.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What is up with us?
We thank y'all for even putting up with that. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot right there. You feel me? So, But anyway, we love you guys, man. Keep God first.
Most importantly.
And we'll catch you guys in the next reaction video.
Yes. Peace.